The morning sun rose lazily over the crowded city of Mabira, its golden light cutting through the mist and painting the rooftops in honey. Cars honked, traders shouted, and people hurried past one another, each carrying their own story. But at the corner of Zenith Street, under the shadow of a half-broken billboard, sat a woman whose story was about to change everything. Amara had not always been this way. Barefoot, dusty, and clutching a child who wouldn't stop coughing. 3 years ago, she had been a nurse, respected and loved. But fate had teeth. After losing her husband in a bus crash, her in-laws threw her out. They said she was cursed. With no family left, she drifted from hospital to market, begging to feed her baby girl, Zuri. That morning, a black SUV stopped right in front of her. The window rolled down slowly, and a man's voice, firm but calm, asked, "Do you need help?" Amara looked up. The man's face was smooth and unreadable. His name was Adrian Cole, a billionaire known across the city for his cold heart and sharper business deals. He never smiled. He was the kind of man who measured people in profit, not pain. Amara hesitated. "Sir, please, just a little for food," she whispered. Her voice trembled, broken by humiliation. But something, perhaps Zuri's soft whimper, made Adrian pause. He looked at the baby, then at the woman's eyes. For a fleeting moment, something cracked inside him. "Get in," he said. It was the strangest thing Adrian had done in years. He took her home. His mansion was a world of silence and marble floors, where servants walked like ghosts and no laughter ever lived. When Amara entered, she couldn't believe it was real. "Stay here," Adrian said, handing her a warm meal. "You'll work as my house helper until you get back on your feet." For the first time in months, Amara and her baby slept without fear. Days turned into weeks. Adrian hardly spoke, but she noticed how he always left money on the table, or how he secretly bought baby food for Zuri. Sometimes, she'd catch him staring at the little girl from afar, as if trying to remember something lost. One night, after dinner, Amara found him sitting alone in his study, a glass of wine untouched beside him. He looked up when she entered, his eyes softer than she'd ever seen. "Your daughter," he said quietly. "She reminds me of someone. My wife. She died 5 years ago with our unborn child." Amara's throat tightened. She wanted to speak, to comfort him, but the pain in his voice froze her. "I don't know why I stopped that day to help you," Adrian continued, "but somehow you feel familiar." Their eyes met. In that silent exchange, something unspoken grew. Not love, not yet, but a fragile thread of understanding between two broken souls. Months passed. Amara helped heal more than his home. She softened his heart. Zuri learned to walk in his hallways. The mansion, once cold, now echoed with laughter. But life, cruel as ever, was watching. One afternoon, Adrian's sister, Linda, came to visit. She despised Amara at first sight. A poor woman in her brother's house was a threat she couldn't tolerate. Linda began to dig, and she found something. The day Amara had arrived, Adrian's company had lost millions in a fraudulent charity deal. Someone had stolen from his foundation, and all evidence pointed to a fake nurse license tied to Amara's name. Adrian's face turned pale when Linda showed him the files. Betrayal. That old, familiar sting. That night, when Amara came to serve him dinner, he didn't look at her. "I trusted you," he said, voice trembling with fury. "And you were lying to me all this time." Tears filled her eyes. "No, Adrian. I swear, I didn't." He slammed the table. "Enough. Get out of my house. Now." Her baby woke up crying. Amara pleaded, her hands shaking. But the door closed behind her like a final judgment. Rain fell hard that night, washing her tears into the earth. Weeks turned into silence. Adrian tried to forget, but every time he heard a child laugh, he remembered Zuri. Every time he ate, he remembered Amara's quiet voice saying grace. Then one morning, his lawyer stormed into the mansion. "Sir," he said breathlessly, "we found the real culprit. Your project manager, he forged her name. Amara is innocent." Adrian's world shattered. He drove straight into the city, searching for her. The markets, the shelters, no sign, until he saw a small crowd near a clinic. There, on a stretcher, lay Amara, pale, weak, and holding a baby too sick to cry. He ran to her. "Amara," he whispered, his voice cracking. "Please, forgive me." She opened her eyes slowly, her lips trembling into a faint smile. "I told you, I didn't lie." He took her hand, his tears falling freely. "You didn't, and I'll never forgive myself for doubting you." The doctor approached quietly. "She's been refusing help for herself, using the little she had to buy medicine for her baby." Adrian knelt beside her, guilt choking him. "You'll never suffer again, I promise." He paid her bills, moved her back into his home, and for months he stayed by her side, caring for her and Zuri as if they were his own. Slowly, she healed, and so did he. Years later, people in Mabira would whisper about the billionaire who once lost everything, then found peace in the arms of the woman he once threw away. And in his mansion, on a framed wall, hung a simple photograph. Amara, Zuri, and Adrian smiling under the morning sun. Proof that sometimes, forgiveness is the only wealth that truly matters.